a chance of watching film, what kind of stood out from Saturday's scrimmage of what biggest takeaways from you?
We made some plays. We made some bad plays. We had some penalties. We tackled some guys. We missed some tackles. Pretty much everything you expect out of a first scrimmage. You know, it's going to be some good, some ups and downs. But I thought after watching it all, there's a lot of good things we can learn from and coach off of as coaches, and for our players to learn from. So for it to be a first scrimmage in front of some folks, I thought it went well.
Does it change any of your preparations the rest of spring? Or?
No, we have our spring practices all planned out for the entire spring, and we're going to stay on course and continue to try to get 1% better each day. And I feel like our guys are doing it, but we have a lot of work to do. And as coaches, we got to make sure we're doing things the right way for our guys to continue to improve each and every day.
Royce was saying on Friday and Saturday that they were some of the best practices you've seen from them so far in spring ball. What has made them the best practices?
Well, they're just competing. You know, they're competing at a high level and they're having fun doing it. And I think whenever you get out here and you compete, things go pretty good one way or another, either for offense or defense. And just the way those guys are competing and how they're going back and forth. You know, it's not one dominating over the other. It's just guys going out and competing each and every day and making plays.
Guys have talked about the fact that they get daily grades both offensively and defensively. What made you think about giving them that kind of daily feedback?
Well, we always want our guys to know where they stand, you know, and I think to go and not grade them, and you go out here and ask these guys to work hard every single day and not give them something that they can leave and hang their hat on, it's not right, you know, just each day. And if we're going to have a moving depth chart, then I think it's right that we grade them every single day, and that way a guy knows where he stands each and every day and know what he needs to improve on every day. If you don't give him anything to improve on, it's hard to do that. So we just want our guys to know where they're at every single day and make sure they're able to go out and improve each and every day.
What have you seen out of the quarterback battle, even though that Terry Wilson is no longer with the program?
Like I say, guys just competing, you know, and making plays. We want our guys to go out and compete every day. We don't want them to turn the ball over, you know, but they're making plays. I think it's been pretty good to watch. Braxton and Travis make plays with the twos, you know. I think whenever you can go out and make something happen with the backups, then you got something going, you know. I mean, it's kind of, I shouldn't say easy, but it's a little easier to go out and do it with the starting guys. But when you can go and make some plays with guys that's not on the starting group, I think it says a lot about you.
Where do you see the biggest improvement halfway through spring ball?
The biggest improvement, just learning the system, you know. And you know, we so often we talk about the players, but as coaches as well, you know, a lot of these guys wasn't with me at USF, so our coaches are learning what we're trying to do from a practice standpoint. So just watching everybody come together, coaches and players, and understanding and trying to get on the same page. But again, I like the way our guys are picking it up, especially on the offense side of the ball and the run game, picking things up. And then on defensively, you're seeing a different guy step up each day, and that's good to see those guys continue to improve from that standpoint.
What about watching film of the scrimmage? Do you feel like, yes, we made dramatic improvement in the first 2 weeks, or do you feel like, oh, Lord, we have a long way to go?
We made improvement, but I still feel like, oh, Lord, we still have a long ways to go. But, again, we don't expect to be where we want to be right now. You know, we still have 7 more practices after today, and then we have training camp to get ready for a game. So, again, we're going to gradually bring these guys along, and like I said at the beginning, when spring practice is over with, if we can sit and say we're pretty good at this and we're pretty good at that, I feel good about our progress with our football team. But when spring ball's over with, we want to be able to say we're good at something.
And how do you feel the secondary is progressing? The 2 DB coaches, communication improving, or what's going on there?
Well, the communication is improving. Again, Coach Levitt threw a lot at these guys. You know, he threw the whole package in, and now it's, again, just going over and over with our guys. So you expect a lot of mistakes, you know, early. You know, now as we continue to go on through spring ball, you want to see those mistakes get corrected. And for us as coaches, the defensive coaches, we threw it all out there. Let's see what sticks, and let's build off of it again, so we can say we're pretty good at something at the end of spring ball and build off of it when spring ball is over with. But I think our guys are competing and trying to do their best to act what we're doing, and offensively, some of the things we're doing is not easy to just go out there and try to pick up, especially when we're throwing a lot at those guys. A lot of things we're doing offensively is pretty difficult. So, but they're making improvement, and guys are competing.
What was your evaluation of Herbert in that scrimmage and what he needs to work on moving forward?
Just like everyone else, he did some good things and he did some bad things. You know, and you expect that. Again, it's a new offense, and so he's going to make some mistakes here and there. Again, we don't want to start the scrimmage off with interception. We don't want interception anyways, but just like the rest of the guys, there's some things, some misreads that he had in the game that he can be better at. But it was good to see him bounce back after some of those mistakes. You know, so he's got to continue to improve with our guys. Just again, understanding the offense, managing the game. You know, I think there's times where we're trying to go for the big play all the time when we can take the easy play there, and we have some good backs that we can get it in their hands and let them do what they do best, and that just comes with time. And again, we want those guys to be able to manage the football game.
Breland's a guy that seems like made a lot of plays for you at tight end. What's your evaluation 7 days in for?
I like Breland. I like him a lot, and want him to continue to improve. But like you say, he's making plays consistently, and it's kind of easy to make plays when you're wide open too sometimes. So, but he made a really nice play in the back of the end zone on Saturday that I thought was big time, you know, and Justin threw a nice ball to him as well. So, but he's making plays, especially in the pass game, and we want him to continue to get better in the run blocking.
How's Cam and Matt Mariota performed behind him?
Matt was doing well. He got injured on Friday. He was doing really good up to that point. I think Matt can be very productive in our offense, and Cam's coming along slowly but surely. He's making some plays as well.
You talked about getting on the same page, not only with your players, but your coaches, some of them who you haven't worked with. In terms of Cristobal and Arroyo, who you're working really closely with them to get this offense going, how do you guys get on the same page these last 2 or 3 months to make sure when you come out here you're speaking with one voice?
We're doing that in the meeting rooms. You know, we're doing that when we sit down and meet and making sure we all understand what we're trying to get out of practice, what we're trying to get out of the plays that we're running, and making sure everybody understands exactly what we're doing, you know. But those guys have been great in the meeting room. They've been great working together and communicating, and I think that progress is happening actually better than I anticipated, you know. But I think it's because they both don't have big egos. They want to learn and excited about learning, and then they're excited about being here and excited about coaching our guys and getting them to the same point. But those guys have been doing a good job at it.
Arroyo said to build chemistry between him and Cristobal, they ride together in the morning in the same car. Do you join that carpool?
No, I'm not with that. No, I'm not riding with those guys. They're riding together. I'm riding with them when we at work, you know. But they do a good job. They even go eat ice cream together. That's pretty cool.
Coach, you hired Coach Levitt to turn the defense around. What is he like? Is he everything you expected and more? And what are your expectations for that defense?
He is everything I expected. You know, Coach Levitt is very passionate about what he does. You know, and he's very encouraging. He's not beating our guys down. He's encouraging, but being demanding of what he wants there, and he's enthusiastic every day. You all see that every single day, and that's how he is in meetings, in the hallways. And what we expect out of him is improvement. You know, like we expect improvement out of our entire football team, just to get better than we were the day before.
Really signing period maybe coming. What would be your thoughts on being able to do that and then kind of expanding the recruiting into kind of later times too?
Just want to sign some guys if we can.
You find that you don't mind if it's split up now into kind of an early one like basketball has, and then?
I mean, I really don't get caught up in it. Just try to do it. I thought the old system worked pretty well. Yeah. You know, for anyone to have questions or worried about that, I think it's all just some people just get tired of some things and just won't change. But I didn't see anything wrong with the old system. You know, kids are enjoying it, and they should. They rightfully so. I mean, they got an opportunity to go off to school and get a scholarship. So I didn't see anything with the old system wrong with the old system. So I have really the new system. I don't know. Hopefully it works.
Just adjust to it and do whatever you.
Exactly. That's all we can do. I try not to get caught up in all those things. Control the controllables.
Coach, what's the chemistry like between the new coaching staff and the players so far? A couple weeks.
It's been great. You know, I know our coaching staff. We love our players, and I think they starting to love us too. You know, but I know whenever there's change, there's always trust. You know, when it comes to that, learning to trust each other, and that just doesn't happen overnight. That comes with time, and I think our guys starting to learn to trust us as we starting to trust them as well. But I think it's been great, you know, and been excited with our guys. And like I said, there haven't been any fight back. You know, guys really want to learn. They want to get better and want to get this program back to where we know it should be.
Ariane said that you guys play Madden together. Do you partake in that?
I haven't played one of those guys in Madden yet. I played a recruit this past spring, and I beat him, and he didn't come here, so I said I'm leaving that alone. So no more Madden for Coach Taggart.
Talk a bit about the Harbaugh family. You've been called the third Harbaugh brother. What has the Harbaugh family meant to you in your career?
They meant everything. You know, I think what you see in Coach Taggart today is everything I've learned from them. You know, they've changed my life. They changed the way I thought about things and helped me get to where I am now. And to be honest with you, they're a big reason why I'm coaching, just for what they've done for me. And I figure if they can change my life and make me a better person, I can do that for a lot of young men out there. So they mean everything to me. They're fam. I'm in debt to the Harbaugh family.